them, then you in the back of both spawns. So guess what? You can fucking sit there and fucking pick them up when they spawn in the front. Man, lock that shit up, bro. I'll never forget that team I was playing with, bro. Everybody was positive. Everybody was fucking smashing. Them niggas couldn't do nothing but quit. They did not quit. You heard me?
Stay there now. Shit, you got 99 out of it, hell, shit.
Man.
You can say you got 100, yeah.
Yeah, right. I know I had some assists.
Count them team kills, nigga. Shit.
Yeah, you right. I think they started taking some kills from you, huh?
I ain't no telling.
I was in a penalty like a motherfucker, nigga. I'm surprised, nigga.
Oh, I know I was.
I started killing myself. Like, bing, bing. Like, fuck. Nigga, that's all it be, nigga. Just nobody need to be on top of each other, bro. If you in a container, another nigga in the container, about to die. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, nigga, if something in the sky, fuck it. Everybody just trying to survive. I get it. You know what I mean? I ain't tripping. But nigga, man, come on. If this nigga got a spot, go get your own, dog. It's just like hide and seek, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
That ain't the way they want to play.
Nigga, we both gonna be under the bed together? Seriously?
People feel like you owe them something, man. You owe me this spot.
Nigga.
That shit is lame as hell, though, when somebody come and fuck up your damn shit.
That's why I say, nigga, that, like, on that map, your objective is to try to camp. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Oh, you ain't gotta tell me twice, shit, nigga. When I was getting my ass whooped in that shit and couldn't fucking fight back.
Couldn't figure it out. I'm like, man, you gotta camp. You gotta do camp, nigga. That's
just
the goal.
Lay down. That's all you can do. Lay down, bro. Lay down and get laid down. One of those. And that shit be so OP when somebody just run over there at B and just lay on that shit. And you just fucking everybody up from every side. Oh, what's wrong, bro? Controller. What the fuck is Amazon talking about?
With the beautiful Puget Sound just to our west, you get a look inside CenturyLink Field here in Seattle. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Detroit Lions and the Seattle Seahawks. 3/4 of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee. As they'll start at the 21-yard line.
Fuck you, bring this shit up, man. You gotta tell me that.
Funny is about to watch Mike Lee post about this shit.
You did not have to tell me that shit.
Somebody mad as a motherfucker, boy. Must be a Dallas fan because he hot. He told Mike Lee, and they can beat the Dolphins too.
Play action. Kramer. He finds him out on the crossing route. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pick.
They could beat the Bengals like this.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Shit, they could probably be half the league right now.
That last catch short of
like there's a whole lot of teams that's real
good. I don't know about half, but I'll say it's 25%.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson.
25. I'll give him that.
I give him 50.
And there we see an
There's some trash ass teams out there, man.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Von Miller in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
And a few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. Looking to throw. Kramer. They'll run the screen with Carson.
Oh, my God.
And this lines up a gain of 4 to the 41.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender is making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant the flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
Let's go.
Oh, gotta deal with OBJ, bitch ass. Yeah, Beckham and Dorsett. I ain't worried about Dorsett. Beckham gonna be the fucking issue. Get that boy some bracket coverage all game long.
Wilson of the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
In the house.
What?
This is fire, nigga.
Must be one of them.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Oh, white boy.
Yeah, can't be one of us.
Man, he getting it, nigga. He a fucking G.
On 2nd down, it's Coleman. Oh,
He
good
got
move.
everything, nigga.
Fighting through it. He's got space.
Couldn't even pull up the
They
fucking
worked this
bucket,
well
nigga.
upfield across the 45.
Oh,
22
2
yards there. A
got
first
every
down.
tool in the
I'm talking
fucking.
about he
Thought they were going to have him down a lot
making.
earlier, but he was
He
able
got-
to
they
shut
got like
that
a
Oh,
down.
the kids got
Shows the value
okay.
of the weight
Okay.
room, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Shows the
it's
value of
good.
the attitude when you run the
This is
football.
beautiful, dude.
Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles. Gain some additional yardage.
Like, I'm out of fucking nigga. What? Can I come over on the weekends, bitch?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, get your ass up out of there. Come on, man. I know the OBJ post coming shit.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. It's caught by OBJ. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there.
Damn, the juke,
That
bro.
one good for 14 and a Seahawk first.
Well, from their point of view, this game could not be starting out much better, could it? Force a punt on defense, and now they're moving it crisply on offense.
Crisply, I like that.
You like
yeah,
that?
yeah, moving it very, very well. Looks like the defense on their heels a little bit. You put a score in here, long way to go, but you're right, that's a heck of a start.
Yeah, and I think this is where the play caller is looking at his play sheet and saying, do I have that dagger play? Do I have that play and just finish them off right now? Because I think they'd love to gain that big advantage early.
Now a first carry for Latavius Murray. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
380. Ankle. 57's low. No gain on this defense. No gain.
Wilson going to fake the give and keep it himself. A quick throw complete out to Beckham. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
About another corner on their team right now. I mean, receiver.
Cool.
He threw the Beckham like 4 straight passes. Let's see.
I love that. How do you set niggas up like that?
Hey, trust me. I'm gonna get one in there on him. Let him think some shit open because I ain't covered it all game.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. He's going to let this go for the end zone.
Shit.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Just run this shit up, nigga.
Well, and it's picked. And a big turnover there.
Shit ain't over. I'm on it.
Get the football back. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
First down for the Lions on a nice pickup of 18
Down
yards.
by niggas
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. They run it with Carson. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Set, ready? 10 logo. Quit talking about it and bring it. Switch. Get it.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
Go.
Check it back.
That's the end of the first quarter with no score.
Down. 60 outlaw. Hard. We got hey, Alpha.
Play me a game I'm at to get some strange
Carson,
break.
well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play. That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
Nah, this nigga, he gonna run RPOs. Come on, over.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a one-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first.
I guess it's good we can't really read the mind of the defensive coordinator now, huh?
Had him pinned back there deep, give up that run. Can't be happy.
Yeah, whatever is in his mind right now, we probably couldn't say over the air.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Hanging with all these goddamn
football 101 here because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Alert. 57's the mic. Rock 57.
On 2nd down now, it's Coleman.
Get off the fucking block.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 30 big ones. They've done a pretty good job containing him up until this drive, and until that run, there was no containing him at all.
Yeah, you're right about that. He finally popped free. But we didn't have to be in their practice sessions. We didn't have to be in their meeting rooms. They planned for a run like that to happen, maybe a couple of them. But what did they tell their guys all week? You know what they said. Move on to the next play. That one just happened. Let it go. What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
On 2nd and 7, Wilson. He finds his target, Beckham. And all the way in, touchdown, Seattle. Odell Beckham with his 16th touchdown of the year, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
That nigga really changed his name?
Taken to the back of the end zone.
Joe, well, you just wearing that jersey.
And he'll get across the 20 before he's
Burrow,
brought down.
the Burrow jersey.
About the 23-yard line.
Jersey they got him.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. To throw again. Kramer. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise,
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Credit the sack to Corey Legion. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
Check 3, check 3, check 3. Touch 50, touch 50.
They get this to Beckham on the perimeter. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Drop that Mike Thomas.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall, let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
380. Double. 4 down. 50, Mike, 50. 6 man. Check.
On 3rd down, Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
We get slap happy up here sometimes.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
On second down, it's Carson, and he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other
I know they
guys
ain't called holder.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
What's left? All day.
Bang, bang. Ready?
Operating from the gun, Kramer. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one. And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Back to throw. Kramer. And that is incomplete. Problems on third. Down so far in this first half, relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
Here's Dorsett. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
So we have reached halftime with our score 10-0. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half.
Hey, how you can't see the fucking play
We've
call.
had guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
A good run got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. They will run again with Coleman. He's got a 1st down and then some inside the 40. And he takes it all the way down to the 22. A gain there of 30 big ones.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Hey, switch gears, switch gears.
Bro, come on, Madden.
It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Nobody fucking open and my fucking computer do not move.
Can't be predictable, but the execution was a little lacking on this
You won't
one,
even
right?
give me the
They might
nigga
go back
that's
to the
supposed to
drawing board with
intercept
that
the fucking
call.
ball.
I don't even know why this team showed up.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Wilson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
You know what I hate the most about Madden?
What's up?
You in cover 2, and a nigga still gonna throw that bitch to the flat because your DB just off, all the way off the ball.
And the Lions going with an extra
alignment.
DB here on 3rd down.
Like, nah, like I'm in cover 2 and my fucking DB is nowhere near the fucking the flat. He at the fucking 10-yard line. He's 10 yards away.
And he's not able to get away.
Like on this whole game I've been playing, nobody's doing what the fuck I'm telling them to do.
The former Arkansas Razorback in there to get him.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up?
He just doing dump
really
off.
matter.
Dump off,
Sometimes
dump
it's just
off,
a great
dump off.
play made by the defense. Good
Sounds
time
like
save.
So
Yeah, I mean,
three on the board.
you know this
Considered
logic
a
wrong.
good opening drive.
We're running
to
the
begin
same
third
formation,
quarter.
same
And as a
fucking
defense,
2 couple plays. I can't see his plays. Don't show me shit that he fucking calling. But I'm seeing, I'm sure they showing mine though when I'm fucking calling my plays. I can't see shit from him.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working and call more of that.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Watch the screen.
Off the play fake. Kramer. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. First down Lions on a pickup of 13.
And the Lions first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Off play action. Kramer. He's going to walk on deep left side
The Chiefs
here.
cornerback.
It's
Like,
caught inside the 25.
Fuller
Touchdown.
are you
and
fucking good? Like,
Tyler
Fuller is
Lockett.
Fuller's okay.
His 6th touchdown
Breland
of the
ass.
season. As his guys are
because
back
whoever on
within
his
a
right side is
single
just
score.
like amazing.
Might be Fuller. Number 1 corner.
Extra point by Morrow.
Yeah, right side gonna be number
Good.
one corner.
And
Fuller
it's
might be
now
a 90 overall.
13-7.
His brother played for the
Touchdown,
fucking
here's Moore to kick it away.
Bears.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
Flag on who?
Coming to the line here to begin their next
bruh,
drive, the
come
Seahawks
on.
offense. And they're not going to play this conservative.
I can't even jump.
They had the field goal
You call
last time
fucking
and they're up, but they're
offensive
looking
pass
for
interference, but you ain't even let me jump for the
I agree
ball.
with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations.
Give me them
trying to
motherfucking
ice a game, that
ribs,
sort of
nigga.
deal. Most of the time, it's
Man,
end
this
zone,
game,
and
yeah.
that's what you're thinking. And I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
They'll run on first down. Coleman. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the
my
beat and
interception
move
at, man?
laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't
Covered
happen
this
on that
nigga
play.
by my motherfucking self, bro. I'm in a pit.
Bang out, bang out, bang, bang. You're not ready.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. Strong run, but
Okay,
they
so
get
that's how I
to him
gotta get
just
sacked
beyond
in
the
the game.
40.
Typically, we think it's the strong
Probably
safeties that are
self-strain.
better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big time
Oh,
play?
man, coverage versus OBJ in a bunch set?
I got you.
I know what's coming, G. I know what's coming.
On third down, here's
Oh, he
Coleman.
fucking picked me up. You some
Taken
bitch.
down, but
Dude,
not
that's the
before he
same
works it
fucking
past the
play.
50. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs,
I'm
he's
tripping.
getting
I wasn't
past
even
the
looking
point
at
of
the fucking
attack,
clock.
and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
On the draw play, Coleman. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. That sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
You know, it's become cliche, but we have seen it and observed it. When runners have days like what we're seeing right now, they often take their offensive linemen out for steaks afterwards, don't they? They'll go buy them dinner. But after a play like that, he might reduce it, might go to the corner and just grab a hot dog or two, huh?
Hey, I mean, they've still been blocking for him well in this game. They don't get one mulligan up front.
Okay, so what we're saying then is we're going petite filet instead of porterhouse. How's
8 ounce.
that?
8 ounce is good.
All right, just checking.
Yeah, he ain't got Dorsett no more, so I'm still man up. I ain't
Big
worried about
play
nobody
coming
else.
up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
OBJ in the slot. Back off of him. Get some pressure, damn it.
Hey, 50's the mic. Run it.
Tight end. That's an out route.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Trey Flowers picks up his 2nd sack of the
That's what you came
afternoon.
in
Here's Cameron Johnston now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away.
Right now.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Lions are going to take over with a long field ahead.
Wife letting
and a
it lose,
1st and
nigga?
10.
Oh, shit.
You said I ain't played this in a long time.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Things are starting to move in the right
you
direction.
should
They
be the
get the
man.
touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead
Your
and put
ass,
something
the
together
next first
here.
game.
Now Carson
Oh,
fires the
you
football.
motherfucker!
Okay. You had 2. You was only just doing 1.
Did all this fucking work for you to fumble the ball.
At the 10-yard line.
Well, that sure started out as a good example of what they call backed up or coming out on offense,
you
meaning
serious?
you're backed up close to your own goal line. big-time emphasis on practicing that to try and create some room at no less
running two
to
plays,
give the punter
bro.
a chance to kick the ball away. It means take care of the ball, try and create some space. They were doing that,
I don't
and the
know
ball comes
why.
free.
I can't
Here's
get
second
pressure.
and 9, just a yard
Shit,
on that
you.
last run.
I'm trying my ass off right now to get some pressure. Can't
I mean,
get
I'm
shit.
blitzing the shit out of him because he got to hold the ball and do the play he doing.
First throw here for the back
I
and
can't
10.
get pressure.
Now
Like,
look at
I can play
this. They
zone
get
and
the
like
turnover
I
they
really don't
needed.
care.
It's
But
intercepted.
I'm just trying to see the
They
mechanics
dump
of this
down
game
near the
right now.
5. He's at the 50.
Look at this shit.
The 30. 20.
Get out.
10. And he will bring it back. An
Let's go.
interception
All out
return
blitz.
for a Lions
All out
touchdown.
blitz and nobody gets there. He holding the ball
Did I
3-4
just say
seconds.
what I
I'm
thought I
nigga
saw?
hitting him
Did
as
I just
the ball's
say
on already.
what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
It's a free safety.
Oh, you
Come on,
gotta have
man. What
those
a
great
realism,
skills
man.
back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And of
Damn,
course,
now
I
my
got the
fucking
fluid
defense gonna be
moves
tired as
afterwards
shit.
to take it all the way to the house.
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yo, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think
What?
how you
I
said
keep
here,
stopping.
Is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help them a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early.
Wow. Every time I got close to him, the fucking
They
defense
told
just
them, they
stopped.
told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35.
Oh, his blitz radar still on. Fuck all that shit.
No wide receivers. Besides
From
fucking
the
Tom.
gun, it's Wilson. That's caught by Hollister. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
On 2nd down now, it's Coleman. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. They'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Got a perfect play.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Hey, check. Good.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. He finds Coleman. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Good route, good pickup for 1st down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field.
I've yet to see his offensive play call, bro.
Be interesting to see now what they
You
do
got it on in the
offensively down
settings?
near the goal
Might
line
turn
after
shit
not
on.
much
It's showing
time.
mine.
As the offensive play caller, that may
Oh, no.
change your
I'm
sequence
watching him do
now.
the same
Instead of
two
coming
plays.
right
I
back
ain't
to
never
the
played a
running play,
game online.
You may have to
so
go
I
to the
can't-
air.
No,
This shit crazy.
lobby game.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Whip. Watch the whip.
That's his only receiver. I'm doubling the nigga. He's still throwing
It's
that bitch.
Coleman here. And maybe a
Tough.
measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Let's get it.
He going to OBJ, so you fucking let this nigga think he open.
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. Coleman.
Tackle, goddamn.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. This defense bending but not breaking. It's a gain of 3, It's now 4th and goal. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. 4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game.
You gonna go for it? Boy, you brave as fuck.
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They come up on the play of the game now. 4th and goal.
40's the Lions. Squeeze. Your track, your track.
Oh my God.
Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This for the lead in the final stages. And his kick is good. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal? And they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive. A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup.
Keep calling the same play on defense. I'm going to keep calling the same play on offense. It's the season shit. I'm just moving down the field right now, throwing the ball to Kamara.
So they'll come up after the game
8 yards every play.
On a 2nd and 3.
He won't change the play. It's crazy. Like, lobby ball is crazy.
He's back to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
I could have just done this the whole game if I wanted.
A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
You know how this shit go. People get stuck in their fucking ways.
Just scored on this nigga. Calling the same shit. Like, I've been mixing up my plays, all of that shit like I normally do.
A number of good games
like,
earlier today.
Like this lobby ball.
Top
like,
all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. He completes it to Jones. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Here we go. 10 logo. Roll out. Switch. Ready.
On 2nd down, it's Carson. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
Down. 18 Gator. I know he ain't got
it. Back to throw.
Oh my fucking God, you trash!
Intercepted. Picked off by Preston Brown, the linebacker. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
I'm in cover 2. How the fuck? Bro, this is ridiculous. Cover the flag. Why are you going 15 yards up the fucking field?
So the victory here for Seattle, and it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises, really both sides did, but they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield. They got all those things accomplished. But to win a close one like this, you know, every team wants to be physical. We've heard that a million times, right? But those who are mentally tough, those are the teams that you have to deal with in the playoffs. This was that type of a game.
So for the Seahawks, it's a 10th win on the year as they move to 10-3. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for Detroit, it's another week to forget as they're going to fall to 1-12 now on the year. And they'll be off to Minneapolis next week for a look at new U.S. Bank Stadium and a date with the Vikings. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
So whatever X pops up on Mahomes, that means he can outrun my fucking linebacker?
That's when he in the zone. He can do all that fucking.
Man, that don't sound like no fucking blitz game to you. What? I didn't even realize this nigga sent 2 different invites. Like, damn. Niggas think because you spam it that you like, damn. Should score what up, man?
Man, I just fucking lost 14-16. Threw a pick on the fucking, what was I on? The 39-yard line? Yeah, 39-yard line. Threw a pick. Should have been a pass to the flats, and the fucking quarterback just threw that bitch dead at the fucking linebacker. You bitch ain't selling these bad ass baskets, man. What the fuck? Fucking this little thing says warning: do not buy NFL team basket from this lady. Nigga, this shit look fucking pathetic. Man. Yeah, 1-12.